Hello and welcome to a new series of Football Manager 2022. It's been a little while since I've done a Football Manager playthrough, and we're going to take over with should we start again there? FC Eindhoven as Scribbles. And there, I put a little poll on my Twitter, and some people actually responded, and about 50%, just over 50%, said to go for FC Eindhoven. I gave a few different options, and these were the winners. So we're going to see if we can take Eindhoven to be the number one Dutch team, just full stop. Also, the best team in Eindhoven, because PSV are currently holding that title. So we want to knock them down a peg or two. So with this playthrough, I tried recording a little bit of it before this one, and it was very long-winded, and I didn't even get to the start of the season after like 2-3 videos. So I'm going to do what I really dread doing. I'm going to try and edit this down. So this is all a bit new, but I'm going to edit away and see if I can get it to a bit shorter. So I'm aiming to have pre-season in the first video, sort of first 6 games in the second video, maybe a little bit less, and then work our way like that, so we can get a season done in about 4 or 5 videos, hopefully, but I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. It might be a little bit longer of a series for the season. We'll just have to see how my editing skills hold up. So yeah, let's jump in. So this is currently the squad that we have here. I'm going to look through properly in a second, and then we have, just to be competitive, so not a lot of expectations for us, which is good. So this is the squad that we've got. I'm playing wing play 4-4-2, and I'm going to change this around so that we have attacking wing backs. So these guys will be bombing up the wing, putting crosses in, and then we'll be looking for a new striker, because I'm not overly... Van der Sand is a good striker for us. He seems like a fairly decent player. He's been with us for a few years, so I want to keep hold of him. We've got Hernandez on loan and a couple of young'uns on the bench, but just overall not blown away by them. So I want to bring in a new striker. I want to bring in a new centre back, someone with like really loads of experience, and hopefully they will be able to like run the defence for us. We've got a couple of good centre backs, just we need that extra depth. We have a couple of wingers, so left and right. We've got Colin Seedorf, who I believe is Clarence Seedorf's cousin or something like that, or nephew. I can't remember off the top of my head. I did look it up a little while ago. But yeah, he will be coming in and out of the team when we're resting players. These are probably the best we've got at the moment. I will probably be looking at bringing in new wingers and a new centre mid as well at some point, but I think for now this is an alright setup. Potentially a new centre mid, because Van's son, although he's a good player, 33 years old, probably looking at retirement age soon. So I think we'll probably look at him, a replacement for him. Actually, playmaker, deep line playmaker, defend is probably better for his position. So yeah, that's the overall team. We're going to jump forward, and I'll be having a look for some transfers in the meantime, and we'll see what's happening. Okay, so I am now going to introduce myself to the squad for the first time. So let's hope that they are happy to meet me. So I'd like to introduce myself as your new manager and answer any questions you may have, particularly if you're not familiar with me. Or I wanted to take the opportunity to introduce myself as your new FC Eindhoven manager. Okay, welcome. I hope the team can go on to achieve great things under your management. I'm not going to make any promises yet, okay? I think we can really be competitive in the league this season and give a good account of ourselves. Perfect. Pump fists, exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Finished the code of conduct, looks fine. None of us are looking to go out full foul of code of conduct anyway. Positive. And I think we're done with the meeting, and everyone appeared to have a positive effect on several members' morale. So atmosphere is at least quite good. The team doesn't hate me, which is always a good sign. Okay, so I am going to do my first press conference, and hopefully the media will be just as kind as my team were before. So let's start the press conference. How excited are you? It's a privilege to be here. I really appreciate the chance I've been given and understand the challenge that lies ahead of us. I'm going to say privilege. You've taken steps in football despite being just 29 years of age. Critics have suggested that you will struggle to command respect in the dressing room that contains players older than you are. What do you have to say for that? I'll agree, or yeah, I'll agree and say I can see why people might think that would be a problem, but I hope it won't be, and that we can really make progress here. Are you happy with the squad you've inherited? One of the reasons I was so keen to come here was because of the quality of playing squad, of a very good idea of what they're capable of and what we can achieve as a team. Have you had a chance to meet the players yet? New manager means time for Have you had a chance to meet the players yet? A new manager means time for optimism and fresh start, so there's a real buzz around the group. I've already seen willingness to work and impress, and that's a great start. I'll go with that. How important are FC Eindhoven fans as the club strives to the next level? It's one of the most dedicated fan base in the world, and they're just as important to this club as anyone else. Yeah, there you go. Summary. No real change. It went just fine. So I think it's going to take a little while for me to win over the media, but we'll get there. Okay, so our first game is upon us, and we are playing Katwijk. I think they must be a lower league Dutch team that we're playing. This is the squad I'm going for. Bertram's in goal, Eugenia on the right, Pijnberg, and Amnivore in the middle, and Vermeulen on the left. And then we've got Brim on the left, Slegers and Van Sun in the middle, and Raz on the right. And then Van der Sande and Hernandez up front. So not really sure how these guys are going to play, so it's going to be a test to see what happens. This is just going to be a run out to see who plays well, who doesn't play well, what players I need to look at replacing, or maybe looking on the bench at players that will do better than what we've currently got. Give me a selection headache. I like that. This is what preseason is all about. Go out there and give me a selection headache. I'm going to outstretch my... Oh, I can't outstretch my arms. Okay. I'll go for that. And then we're going to kick off. Skip the start. And just quickly check. We are only showing key highlights. And we're going to make it... There we go. All good. So, to begin, let's see how the lads play their first ever game under my control. So far, 20 minutes in. Oh, and we've got our first opportunity. It's Cat with the ball. A long ball forward, and it cuts out the whole defence, and El Azuti scores. Disgrace by FC Eindhoven. We have some work to do, you can see. Look at this, just one ball over the top. Both of our centre-backs caught napping. And then a good finish, to be fair, but disappointing still. Oh, was he offside? No, he's well onside. Why are they showing me this? Come on, we move on. We don't want to see the goal again. We need to watch. Yeah, we need to mark El Azuti. He's already punished us once before. Okay, so that's half time. A lot of players not doing great. So I'm going to do a few substitutions. Just because trying to get a feel for who's who sort of thing, who plays, who I want to play, and for like when we get into the season. So we're going to do some changes and just see who plays well in what positions. So I'm going to bring Virginia off for Seedorf. I'm going to bring on Janssen for Vermeulen. I don't think we have any other centre backs that I can bring on, so Amivor is going to have to stay on. For Raz, no one to replace him, so we will then bring on Kersmakers for Van Sun and Bogers for Slagers, but we will change his role to a support. Actually, no, it's the same role as, so we'll change him to a support centre mid. Anyone for Brim? No one can replace the wingers at the moment. Probably need to look at getting a bit of depth with my right and left mids then, if there's no one to replace them. Demai and Pigmans. There we go. Oh, 1 minute. Dalhouse might be able to play on the right. Yeah, he can play on the right. So we just need another left mid, really. Might be worth looking at our reserves even, and seeing who's about in there that I could use. Friendly match or not, that's unacceptable performance. Come on, boys. Let's see what you can do second half. Okay, so they're holding on to the ball fairly well. El Dahri in. Oh, flippin' heck. How did that not go in? What awful defending, lads. Come on. Head in the game. Need to work on our defence. Headed out for another corner. And it goes in, headed away. But as El Azuti is now on the edge of the box with it. Oh, well played by Bogers. Going away, got it out. Okay, another chance for them. They got a throw in just outside of our box, but they're playing it all the way back to the fence. I still feel uneasy. The boys are not. Oh, okay, lovely, but he's actually impressed, Bogers. And Demai. Oh, beautiful goal. Okay, Demai might be the striker that I need to play instead of Hernandez, I think. He took his chance, so I'm going to put some faith in him, put him into the first team. Great run. Lot to do here, but he picks his spot on the opposite post and just puts it away. So, lovely play, boys. Well done. We're back in it, 1-1. Okay, there goal kick. Darun has it. They're just passing it around. That's kind of the play I want to get. I want us to play it out from the back rather than hoof it forward. So I might need to change my tactics around, actually, because I don't think I said it. Look at us, the managers shouting at each other on the, on the touchline. I got very distracted there. Seedorf, well cleared. Pigmans now has the ball. Pigmans bringing it forward. Plays it into Brim. Oh, into the box, but not quite. Kersmaker. What a goal by Brian de Kersmaker. Okay. A lot of things to think about with players that I've got on the bench and players in the first team. I think Van Sun might be worth dropping because of his age, and maybe he's more of like bring him on as an impact sub, because de Kersmaker just showed us why he wants to be playing in the first team, and I think he's given us good reason to think about it. So a few changes to be made in the first team, that's for sure. Okay, instant highlight. Are they well headed back by Amivor? Defence is starting to actually pick up players now, which is good. Pigmans gets the ball. What are we going to do, Pigmans? Holds it up to Demai. Yes, Dave Demai. Right, I think he's got it. Like this. I think that shows that my team talk was on, because like players have got given me a selection headache now. They've given me an idea of who I want to be playing in my first team now. Great finish. Actually, really good hold-up play by Pigmans as well. So might have to give Pigmans a play as well. I don't really want to take Van der Sande out, so Pigmans will be on the bench still for now. If he impresses over the next couple of games, maybe. Headed away, Demai with an absolute smashed clearance to no one. looks like we're going to just play this out to the end. 3-1, even if they score, which looks like... Oh! That was, again, defence fell asleep, but I think we've got this in the bag. We got the win for our first game from the looks of it, which is fantastic. Susan in the middle there. Boger's really showing some character there. Like, he's getting the ball, he's getting the interceptions. I think he might be a player I need to start playing. But then that gives me a problem because Sleggers is technically one of our best players. So where do I play him? It's a tricky one. They're headed back to the keeper. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. 2 minutes is done. Sonia friendly. There we go. Love it. Okay. Overall, first half was atrocious. Second half, much better. Seedorf and Janssen both had really good games. Might have to think about bringing them on into the first team as well. I think I might put Seedorf on instead of Virginia. Demai definitely comes on, and De Kersmakers and Bogers both get starts next game as well. So I'm going to say impressed, well done, wasn't expecting a win today. Boom. Everyone inspired and motivated. Love it. So real quickly, go on to the tactics. We're going to change Virginia over for Colin, and we're going to bring on De Kersmaker and Bogers. But I do believe Sleggers can play on the left quite a high. So if I put him as a support centre mid and wide playmaker attack, there you go. That might be what we're looking for. And then Hernandez off for Demai, which is his best position, advance forward. So we want to switch around Van der Sande and Demai, and then that's going to be the squad we play next. Still looking for a new centre-back, I think. Pjeinenberg, 24-year-old, looks fairly solid, but his tackling isn't great. And Amivor even is a 29-year-old centre-back, got quite good stats. I think he might be the guy that we keep on. And we just use Pjeinenberg as a sub-centre-back. Okay, and we are jumping into the Eindhoven first 11 versus the reserves. So we are gonna. This is just a play out to see who impresses. I'm gonna have a look at this team as well as the second 11 and see who impresses. Because who knows, there might be a player that I want to bring forward from the reserves, give him his chance. So let's see what happens. Okay, free kick to us. Sleggers puts it in. Oh, Pjeinenberg, so close. Good header, but not quite there. Okay, they're throwing. Sims to Van Cassand. Wow, no one closing him down. Oh, what a volley by Dorenbosch. Damn. Again, we just seem to be losing our man a lot. I need to work on the tactics and see if we can get some defence work brought in. Omnivore is looking tired, so we're going to bring on Janssen for Omnivore. Yeah, let's... oh, okay, it's gone. Okay, let's have a look at subs. I don't want to take too many players off because I want them to get used to playing full games, but they are looking tired. So what I will actually bring a lot of them off, to be fair. Actually, thinking about it, we need to make sure that they're still rested for like the start of the season. So who do I want to bring on? I'll bring on Oosterbrink, and then for Sleggers we can bring on Brim, and he can play as a attacking winger. And for Mullen, we don't have anyone to replace him. Pjeinenberg, we don't have anyone to replace him. Virginia for Seedorf, although Seedorf was playing pretty well, so I think he might be my first choice. And then we're going to say We're looking for standards to be set in these friendlies. If you're not meeting them so far, second half must be a lot better than that. Ooh, Gersmakers was not happy about that. Well, you're not playing. Oh, start the second half. There you go. I always forget to click that one. Free kick to us. Good position. Bouncing around all over the place, but free kick to them. I think it was offside. Okay. We've got to win against our own reserve team, right? Seems... Oh, lovely little play by them. Oh, penalty by Pigmans. What are you doing that far back? Okay. Reserves could bring themselves forward with Ooh, nice penalty. Gachanji, I think it is. Maybe he's worth having a look at. Seeing if we can bring him forward. Did a good penalty there. Put him into the first team. Eugenia with a wild cross that went straight over everyone. But we still have it. Osterbrink to Van Son. Eugenia again. Do you want to have another shot at it? Oh, puts it in. Brim. Just straight to the keeper. Okay, the boys are not playing great against the reserve squad. Van Dijk to Kaganchi to Sims, all the way over. Great ball to Unix. Kaganchi header. You know what? He's looking not bad. That Kaganchi, and however you say his name. I'm gonna have to learn it if I put him into the squad. Well tackled by Pjeinberg. Bertram's forward. No one with them. No one up front at the moment doing anything. Headed on. Van Buinen scores to make it 2-0 to the reserves. They're making a bit of a mockery of us here. And there's all right play, to be fair. Look at that. Headed on. Van Buinen just picks his spot in the bottom corner. Again, another player might be worth checking out as a striker. He had a good finish on him. Corner. Put in, but headed clear. Van Roosmalen now has the ball on the right. Takes it in. Oh, headed clear. Brim mops up, gets it back though on the left. Puts it in now. Yes. Pigmans just over. Yeah, much work to be done. Although we played quite well last game, I feel like this is a bit of a wake-up call. Free kick to them. They play it out. Play it in the middle of the field. Long ball forward to Vandenberg. To Van Dijk. Oh my goodness. How did that even go in? Ball in. Like, let's have a look at this. So Van Dijk. Vandenberg. Great ball, I suppose, but that should have been saved by Bertram's. Unacceptable by Bertram's there. There's this near post and everything. Okay. A lot of work to be done with these lads. Not good enough today. Sleggers look down and uninspired. You should be doing better, mate. Okay, 3-0 against our second 11. 18-year-old Kenyan, Garvin Gaganchi. He's a left winger. Let's bring him forward. Move to the senior squad. Van Buinen is a striker. I think 18-year-old, he can stay in the reserves for now. And then Erkelens is a right back, right mid, but not great stats, so we'll keep him there. Okay, so we have our next friendly against VTSC. I'm going to keep the squad as is. So we're going to see what happens with these guys. And I'm going to bring on... I'm going to call him Angie because the end of his name is Angie. So I'm going to put Angie on as a sub. We're going to jump in and see if we can do anything here. Hopefully this will be another win, and the players will start getting used to the tactics that we've got. And let's say tonight is all about fitness and performance, not the result. Are we going to say that? Nothing to lose here. Show, go out there and show me what you've got. Places are up for grabs. Impress me. That's what I'm going to say. And in we go. VTSC versus FC Eindhoven. Okay. First highlight of the game. Throw into us. Sleggers plays it back to Vermeulen. Back to Sleggers. Back to Vermeulen. Just playing it among themselves. Demai. Got plenty of space on the left. What's he going to do with it? Sleggers back to Vermeulen. Sleggers to Bogus. To Vermeulen. To De Kersmaker. Whoa! Tell you what, De Kersmaker has an absolute bullet of a shot on him. Amivor with a throw-in. Seedorf plays it up to Van der Sande. Raz in the box. Plays it back to Van der Sande. Seedorf. Demai. Sleggers. Yes! 1-0. Beautiful play there. Absolutely beautiful. Let's watch that again. So Raz holds it up in the box. Plays it back. Van der Sande. Van der Sande sees Seedorf. And he plays it to Demai, and Demai lays it off to Sleggers. Nice passing. Really well played. That's what I was looking for in the team. Okay, straight away another highlight. This makes me nervous. Are they going to hit back straight away? Virginia. Andre to Rafa Suarez. Rafa Soares even. Got that name wrong. Bruno off the bar. Bjornberg out for a throw-in. They are knocking at the door now. Okay. Their move again. Roshinya gets it on the left. Seedorf tries to get in there. Well tackled by Raz. Headed. Bruno off the bar again. I thought they were a Dutch team, but I think they might be a Spanish team with the names in the squad. I could be wrong. Bruno plays it to Sacco. Almeida to Esputinha to Bruno. To Sacco to Bruno. Beautiful passing. Well done, lads. Cut out. Okay, but they give it away, and they're back on us. Oh, nice ball through. What a finish by Oscar Esputinha. Esputinhana? Nan? I'm not sure how to say his name. Okay, we're gonna swap out Bjornberg because he's looking tired. Problem is our friendlies are all quite close together. It means we can't play the same squads without them getting tired. Like, look at their fitness already. Really, really low. I don't know why it keeps showing us the offside when they're clearly not offside. It's like they're clearly onside. Need Bruno marked tighter, that's for sure. Our free kick forward, but goes nowhere. And now they're on perfectly cut out. Seedorf now has it to Kersmaker. Van Roosmalen to Amivor. To Bogus. Back to Amivor. All the way back to Keeps. I think just getting comfortable with the ball, aren't we, lads? Sleggers, long ball. Oh, what a waste. And now we're on the back foot. Roshinya really pushing forward. Soares. Oh my goodness. Free kick to us, offside. Thank goodness for that. Van Roosmalen to De Kersmakers. To Seedorf. Seedorf back to Van Roosmalen. Okay. We're just playing it nice and easy. But we do actually have to do something with it. It's just standing around. Oh, look at this. A little run by Van Roosmalen. Raz, he's through. Oh, he's taking it too wide. Seedorf now has the ball. Raz to Kersmakers. Sleggers straight over. Okay, so half-time 1-1. Got a lot of tired legs out there, so I'm going to have to do some subs. He's having a good game, and he's actually not that tired. So I think the strikers may... if I bring on Pigmans... And he plays... he doesn't really play any of these positions that well. So I might undo that and keep on Van der Sande. Slegers has been booked, so we don't want to risk that. So we'll bring on Brim and put him as a attacking winger. Bogers and De Kersaka look tired, so I'm going to bring on Oostenbrink and then Van Son. Don't think we have any. So we do have a right back, which I can bring up for Seedorf, who's looking a little bit tired as well. And then Amivor is just going to have to play through the pain because we don't have anyone to replace him, unfortunately. I could bring on Angie for the left mid, but I've just brought on Brim. So, you know what? I'm going to switch that around. I'm going to bring on Angie and see how he plays. Go to the dressing room and say, happy with your performance so far, keep it up. Because to be fair, everyone's played quite well, apart from conceding. So, hopefully, we'll be able to pick up either a draw or a win here and see how things go. Okay, Bruno now has the ball for them. Sacco bringing it forward on the right, just on the edge of the box, puts it in. Oh my goodness, how did that not go in? What blocks? Defence playing on the line. Right, they're corner now though. Who puts it in? I think Keeps went out to claim but did not get anywhere near. Luckily they missed. Could have been bad. Okay. Sacco. Javier. Sacco. Headed away by Virginia. Oh no, he's so open in the box. And Janvier. I'm really not sure how to say these names. I think Amivor is going to have to come off soon. He's looking really tired, so I'm going to have to figure out some sort of tactic. Okay, thank you. I'm just going to pause it because it looks like something's happening in the background. So if I bring on... I can swap for Oosterbrink, and then I can bring on... Oh no, all of the midfielders are gone. So it's going to have to be... What if I bring on Pigments and we go to tactics and then put Pigments up front as a poacher and then put Van Son there and then Pigments as a poacher. Confirm changes and let's just do it. We're going for a bit of an attack now. See if that helps us in any way. Tagio Silva, Roshinia, like they are absolutely all over us right now. Okay, their corner. Put it in. Well saved by Bertram's. Bertram's now looking at what he wants to do with it. Hoofs it up there. And Janssen to Angie. Angie up to Demai. Demai across to no one. Who was pushing there? They need to be on the edge of the box there. Van der Sand now has it though. Dalhouse. Virginia in. Demai can't quite get there. Janssen has it again. Good little bit of play by us. Van der Sand. Love it. Great header. Great goal. Back in it with 2-2. I like that little bit of pressure we were playing. Janssen with a really good cross here. Picks out his man. Van der Sand rose well. Keeper got there but couldn't do enough. Just straight at the back of the net. Okay, they're on the attack again. Plays it down the wing to no one. And Oosterbrink gets it to Van Son. Van Son up, but no one there getting it. Oh, what a ball. What a save by Bertram's. I was fully resigned to we're losing that one there, but great save by Bertram's. Shinya puts it in and headed clear. But they still have it. Just hanging on the edge of the box. Not sure what happened there, but we'll take it. Virginia into Van Son, but thrown away. Just absolute waste. Okay, Virginia on his own. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Hits the player, just bobbles out. Hernandez on for Van der Sand. It won't let me do it. Okay. Took the screen away from me before I could click yes. We lose the ball up front. They play the long ball forward. Oh, he's in so much space. Lucky he missed there. Oh, well, for goodness sake. It's like, I just tried to click yes, do one substitution, and everything keeps popping up. Well blocked by one of our players in the box. They're holding on to the ball on the outside, though. Taggio Silva, what a finish. Or is it Thiago? Thiago Silva. Oh, what a finish, man. Can't do much about that. I mean, you can mark the man. That's what you can do, actually. Where's our left back? Because that's who dropped their man there, and he had so much time and space just to pick his finish. Do it. There you go. Finally got the sub off. Okay. Overall, not great, but we fought hard, and I think they're probably a team that's slightly better than us. So that would just kind of Portuguese Premier League. There you go. So they're Portuguese, I think, and they're in the Premier League, which means they're in the top flight. So they were a better team than us through and through. So players worth like millions. Our players are not worth millions. That's just the way it is. We take the L. Okay, so we are on to our next game, which is Bristol City. Again, another team which is quite a lot better than us, I feel. So we're probably going to struggle a little bit. We've had a couple of injuries. Janssen, our left back, he's been injured for, I think it's 2 to 4 months. I've had to send him to a specialist because of a hip injury. And Van Roosmalen is out for 3 to 5 weeks with a twisted ankle. So I've brought in a few of our young'uns. Unix. I don't even know how to say that. So what's his first name? Sam. We'll call him Sam. Oosterbrink and Seems and Van Uterdijk. So they're players which we have brought in just because we don't have a lot of players on the bench anymore. I'm working on a few transfers in the background, so hopefully we'll get some people over the line before the season. It's just taking a little bit of time. Our scouting team's really slow, so let's go cause an upset. Let's do this. Bristol City probably have the edge over us, so I'm not expecting a massive win, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Okay, their corner puts it in, headed out nicely. Demai heads it on, but Van der Sande wasn't close to it, so they now have the ball again. They're playing it quite nicely among each other. Wells to Pring, bringing it forward, crosses it into the box, very heavy. But here, Udawa just over the bar, so we're safe for now. Okay, we have the ball with Pijnberg to Bogus. Bringing it. Oh, what a terrible! It's just a bad touch that just went to the other team. Now Bristol are bringing it forward. Wells basically, wow. Bertram's with a great save, point blank. It did hit. He did hit it straight at the keeper, but off the line by one of our defenders. Not sure who that was, but great play. I think it might have been Vermeulen. Okay, Bristol on the attack again with De Silva and Williams. Wells to Pring in the box. Plays it back to Wells. Well blocked. Oh my goodness. It's bouncing around all over the place. Finally get it away, but we are knocking on the door here. We are barely hanging on. Our throw in, Vermeulen to Slegers. To Demai. Back to Slegers. Demai now has a little bit of space. Plays it back to Vermeulen, who had no space. Amivor. Back to Pijnberg, to De Kersenakers. Raz. Oh, he just smacks it against some legs. Slegers, Demai. Wow. I mean, that was offside, but I'm not sure how the keeper got there. That was insane. Tactics and subs. We are going to bring Slegers off. I'm going to give Angie another go. Another run out. See how well he plays as a winger attack. Van der Sand is looking complacent, so we're going to bring on Pigmans. Or actually, is Hernandez a better choice? Hernandez is probably a better choice, so we'll bring him on. Overall, 6.3 for our left back, so we're going to bring... Oh, Bogers can play left back, and then we can bring on... who do I want to bring on in the middle? Should we try... We can either try Oostenbrink, or we can try another young'un. Let's try another young'un. Yeah, he plays fine as a support centre mid. And then overall, I don't want to make too many changes again, because we're starting to get towards the season where we can't make all these changes. That's what the pre-season's all about, putting in the work. Let's do this. And we kick off. I'm trying to get the boys to play a bit more calm football. Get the passing right, and everything else will start to slot into place. And I think they're starting to get that kind of vibe. Hernandez. Oh my goodness, what a goal. Straight away in the first half. Great goal. Really well pass and move as well. Like Bogers to Amivor. Dinks it up. To Mai with a head on. Hernandez with loads of space. Just picks his spot. Buries it. Nice. That's what I was looking for in the team. Kind of this build-up play. Okay, their corner. Puts it in. Oh, gets all the way through to King. Pring now has the ball. Puts it back in. Oof, just over by Baker. We are hanging on. We'll bring on another young'un. Seems for De Kersmaker. Bogers with the throw to Demai. Back to Bogers. Puts it in. Raz. Oh, he should have hit the target there. He had nothing but time and space. And that is that. 1-0 to FC Eindhoven against Bristol City. Overall, people played pretty good. I mean, Bertram's got 9.4. Really happy with how they played. Looks like we are starting to get the vibe of how I want them to play, and it's starting to work. So hopefully, when we get into the start of the season, we'll be there. And with a few signings, once I finally get them scouted and through, we might be looking at maybe even promotion this season if we can, because I'd like to be able to try and get promoted this first season in. Everyone thought we'd lose, but we proved them wrong. Great win. Everyone's looking inspired and motivated. Love it. And it's our final game of pre-season. We are playing Hoffenheim, a German club, who are a lot better than us, basically. So we're gonna stick with the squad we've got, and oh no! I just realised someone's reacted. Our captain's reacted badly to the collective bonus that I said I'd give them. I just said a normal one. Like, not too much. Like, it's my first season. I can't be promising too much. All right, well, we're going to jump in. Same squad as it was before. And we're going to see a lot of people lacking familiarity, but also a lot of people pleased. Get further forward. Seedorf likes getting forward, so that's what we like to see. Nothing to lose here. Show everyone else what we're capable of, for sure. It's a massive game for us. Hoffenheim are a big team, not one we're expecting to win, but let's have a good run out and see how the players do. Keep the passing tight, and we might be able to get something out of it. De Kersmaker, Seedorf. Just see, I like that we're getting our passing together. It seems like we're starting to move as a team. So hopefully that will continue through into the season. Not really sure why he smashed it back to keeps, but there you go. Long ball. Long ball is where we fail, basically. Okay. They are now, 1 minute in and they got a goal. I could feel that shift in momentum very suddenly. Oh, he was offside. Nice. Well played, lads, with the offside trap. Not sure they meant to do that, but... Okay. Demai holds up the ball. Oh, well tackled, but it was from behind. I feel that was a bit dangerous. Come on, lads. Baumgartner puts it in. Headed away by Pjernberg. Oh my goodness, that wasn't offside, was it? Flippin' heck, what a goal. What a goal. You can't even argue with that, can you? Look at this. Headed clear by our defence, and then he just gets it and absolutely spanks that into the top corner. Rackets off the crossbar. My goodness, this is going to be a long game. There, corner. Puts it in. Goes through everyone. Bebu gets it on the side. Oh, I thought that was another screamer going in. Oh no. Okay, long ball forward, which didn't really do much. Now they've got the ball and they're bringing it forward. Bebu on the right. He's having fun running at our players today, isn't he? What? That was absolutely smashed to like the back to the halfway line. Brennet to Samiseko, I think it is. Gregor to Bebu. What a nod on by Bebu. Well saved by Bertram, though. And our free kick. Amivor gets the ball to Van Son, to Vermeulen, to Sleggers. Back to Van Son. Long ball forward. And it's a wasted. Oh man, and they're going to hit us on the attack now, aren't they? Amivor well claimed. Van Son up to Demai. Demai to Van Son. Sleggers. Ooh, nice ball to Vermeulen. Nice spot. He puts it in the box. No one there. Van Son to Kersmaker. Well, at least we're holding on to the ball. That's a positive. We seem to be playing some more confident football. Seedorf puts it in. Van der Sande. What an excellent goal. Great cross by Seedorf, and Van der Sande didn't really have to do much because of the quality of the cross. Just nods it away, but what he did do, he did well. Look at this. Takes it all the way up to the line and then boom, in. Beautiful. Great finish. Great goal. I was about to take Seedorf off as well. That would have been a mistake, wouldn't it? I probably will have to take him off at half-time. Hoofs it out there by the keeper. Oh no, Adamian puts it into the box. Well blocked by Pjernberg. Flippin' heck, we are playing out of our skins at the moment. Okay, Geiger. Corner in, headed over by Adams. Safety. Okay, so half-time, 1-1. Definitely a better result for us at the moment. So we're going to bring off Seedorf because he's tired. We're going to bring on Oosterbrink for Amivor. I believe... No, he's a right back. Not centre back. So don't think we have anyone for Pjernberg. He is looking tired. Is there anyone? Oh yeah, Van Oeterdijk. Okay. We're going to get absolutely smashed the second half because of all the players that we're having to take off. So basically all of our friendlies were arranged way too close to each other and everyone's absolutely shattered. So say la vie, as they say. Bring on Brim as a... Oh, 1 minute. No, not Brim. We're going to bring on Angie again. Let's see how you do against the big boys. I'm going to give some of our youngsters like a chance. I think it would be good for them to play out against some of these big teams. Pigmans? Yeah. And we'll keep Van der Sande on for now. And we're going to say, happy with your performance, keep it up. Because, yeah, everyone's playing pretty well. And we're going to start that second half. Okay, they're throwing. Dabur gets the ball. Geiger. Oh, well blocked. Van der Sande now holds it up, plays it to Dalhaus to, I don't even know how to say it, Sam, I think his name was. We'll call him Sam. Back to Van Utterdijk. They're just playing it between each other. I think they're both the 18-year-olds. They're just like, if we just pass it to each other again and again, we'll have a great time. What a ball up to Pigmans. Pigmans now gets it back. Shot. Angie. Oh my goodness, Angie just scored. Sam and Angie linking up. Our two young'uns showing us how it's done. This is why you believe in the youth system. Look at this. Sam with a shot, which was pretty good to be honest, and well saved. And then Angie just mops up in there with a great finish at a tight angle. Superb. Loving it. Man, these guys are going to give me a hard job of deciding first team players now, aren't they? Oh, we didn't have to lead for long. Baumgartner with an absolute smashing header. Look at this from the corner. Geiger puts it in. Baumgartner. Bertram's got a hand to it, but not enough because it was so strong and it was just a goal. Okay. Bertram's with the goal kick. Plays it to Oosterbrink. Back to Bert. Oh my goodness. What happened, lads? What happened there? Look at this. We're trying to play it out from the back. Oosterbrink panics. Bertram's panics. And then heads it back down to his striker who smashes it home into the bottom corner. I'm going to swap off Van der Sande. He did well. He had a good game. Okay, we now have the ball. Virginia. Oh, Van Son with 3 players around him. And now their striker, Gavinic? I don't know how to say. So many hard to pronounce names in this playthrough. I'm going to struggle. Ball in and over. And that is full time at 3-2 to Hoffenheim. And you know what? We were expected to get absolutely destroyed by them, and we didn't. I think that is a positive if there ever was one. We played pretty well. We saw a couple of players really stand out, like Sam and Angie, both looking quality young players that we could start to build up over this season. Good effort, lads. Definitely. They played out of their skins even. There you go. And they absolutely destroyed it. So that's it for the pre-season. So now we need to look at building the team up before we start our first game against Volendam. And our first signing of the season looks to be going through. We are paying 17 grand for a Brazilian 23-year-old midfielder, Paulinho. And I'm going to accept that and hope that people are happy with the signing. B, fan reaction, happy such a talented and important player. Slight concern the number of players who can play in central midfield now. Don't worry about it, mate. It's fine. We'll do fine. We're going to send him on an intensive language course because he doesn't actually know Dutch. And we're going to ask Van's son to welcome him. And he is fine. Sometimes people can get a bit funny about welcoming people to club. They're like, well, why don't you do it? I'm glad he was just happy to. I'm going to go welcome to the club. That will make a big difference. And in terms of the squad, what that means for the squad, Paulinho will come in for Simons, I think it is, and I'll send him back to the reserves. And then we are going to play him in place of Borges. And I think best position, support is 3.5, box to box is 3.5. I'm going to just leave him as centre mid support and see how he plays and in that role. So overall, young Brazilian midfielder. Hopefully he's got really good work rate, teamwork, positioning. Hopefully he's going to make a bit of a difference for us. So yeah, first signing in. That does, however, leave us with not a lot of money left over. So if I take us down to no transfer budget, we're still in the minus. So I'm not sure if we can bring players in unless we take players out. So that's what I'm going to have to look at now. If there's anyone that we can afford to lose, or if there's anyone else we need to bring in. I was hoping to get a centre back, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen now. And that transfer actually was our record transfer. So the last one was 10 grand. Our record is now 14 grand. It sounds quite funny compared to like the bigger clubs sort of transfers of millions, hundreds of millions. But, you know, we're small and we're getting there. I'm going to unveil him now. So let's start the press conference. How satisfying is this completed sign of Paulinho? It's a good day for the club, and I'm delighted to have added real quality to the squad. Do you have any thoughts on Chestina choosing to operate with a director of football? It's quite often misunderstood, but if it's well executed, it can be successful. I'm genuinely quite a fan of the approach as long as it's clearly defined and everyone's happy with their role. Is Paulinho the sort of player who can make the difference when FC Eindhoven need it the most? He's got a bag of tricks to work with. I think he's the type of player who could prove critical in important moments. Will Paulinho be able to give FC Eindhoven in big matches? Yeah, I think he will. How do you anticipate the squad's reaction? I'm confident there will be a massive boost to the whole team. Paulinho joins an already large squad. Some fans are concerned to risk the club's financial future. I would never do anything to risk the club's financial future. So that went fine. Again, no one really warming to me in the press, so that's a little bit concerning. Okay, so a little bit of a tricky situation here. So we've got Amivor, who's our current captain. I'm being told that Van Son should be made the new captain. I'm not sure if that's the best choice. Potentially, I could make Van Son vice captain. I just don't want to be bringing an influential player, because if we look at the dynamics in the squad, Van Son is the team leader, but Amivor is a highly influential player, and so is Pjeinberg. So basically, whatever choice I make is going to be a tricky one. I feel like Van Son as vice captain is the most obvious choice. So I'm going to quickly just save it. I always do this, even though I don't like save scum anymore. I did used to. But I always do this because I just feel nervous about doing this. But I'm going to warn Pjeinberg about losing his captaincy. We have a more suitable candidate. I think you're probably right. I won't pretend I'm not disappointed, but now we've got some strong characters in the dressing room now. Thanks, boss. See you at training. Amazing. Okay, so he wasn't upset. Disappointed, but not upset. It was very well received. Positive effect on his morale. Helped a bit with the relationship between you and Pjeinberg. So I'm not saying in the future he won't be, because Van Son probably won't be here for the next couple of seasons. After the next couple of seasons even. But right now, Van Son seems like the more obvious choice to put him down. So we have Amivor as the captain, Van Son as the vice captain. Confirm. Yes. So I did the right thing. I warned him before I did it. And I just wanted to make sure everyone was happy. He reacted well. He's reacted badly to bonuses, but whatever. And Van Son has reacted well to our recent chat, not to being made vice captain, which is a surprise. Okay, so we are now at the beginning of the season. So this is where I'm going to finish the first video. We weren't able to make as many signings as I wanted to, mainly because our finances, we're actually below our wage budget now. So I'm going to have to do something with that. Hopefully we'll be able to make a little bit more money by getting some wins under our belt, and by the midpoint of the season we should be in a better position, and they might give me a little bit more money towards the wage budget. But for now, our only signing was Paulinho, a Brazilian midfielder who hopefully will give us a little bit extra pizzazz. And overall, we played quite well pre-season, so I think the team's getting used to tactics. And when we jump into the next video, hopefully we'll start to see some wins, because we're not playing teams as high level as the ones that we're playing in pre-season. So overall, I think we've got a really solid start, and I'm looking forward to getting into this playthrough. I'm not looking forward to editing all this, but hopefully it will look good. Let me know what you think. If there's any suggestions about how you'd like to watch it, any suggestions about the team, what you think I should be doing with the team, and yeah, just leave a comment down below if there's anything that you want to say. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that, and I will see you when I see you.